So let me tell you all something that really completely changed my life is an online business owner, and that the reason that my online business keeps growing and keeps hitting new levels year after year, and the reason that I don't plateau, and it's not because I'm competing with other companies. It's not because I'm obsessed with competitors. It's not because I'm watching what everyone else is doing. It's because I'm obsessed with beating one person, me, me from last month. And I know that sounds simple. However, this single habit, everyone, is responsible for my company generating the millions of dollars. It's generated and keeps growing and growing. And I'm going to break this down exactly how you can apply this. So even if you're just starting. So most business owners, they track goals emotionally, not numerically. They say things like, I want to grow, I want more students, clients, I want more earnings, I want to scale this. However, they don't have a scoreboard. And if you don't have a scoreboard, your brain has nothing concrete to push against. And I tell all my students all the time, you can't grow what you don't measure. So think about sports, everyone. If a basketball team said, let's just play it better than last time, that doesn't work, right? What do? They say, what was the last game? How many points did we make? 92. All right, let's make 93 today. And it becomes real. So in business, people avoid scoreboards because it makes you have to have accountability. And numbers remove excuses. Numbers remove storytelling. Numbers remove coping mechanisms. Numbers are the truth. And here's what I started doing years ago, and I still do it, is I track these numbers, these core numbers visually. So it's not hidden in some software, not buried in some dashboards, not in some spreadsheets. I do track them there. However, I put them somewhere else where I can see them. And where I put them is on a flip chart, on a whiteboard, on paper, and I track them. And I will put, what is last month's cash collected? What is last quarter's cash collected? What was last year's cash collected? And that's it. No vanity metrics, none of that. It's all about cash collected. And then I also put what is the profit. So cash collected and the profit, because that is the reality. You cannot fake this. You cannot spin this. You cannot create a story around this. It's just what it is. And now this is where it gets really powerful. So every new month, it starts with one mission only every single month. Let's beat last month. So even if it's by $1, because psychologically growth compounds. So if you beat last month 9 out of 12 months per year, your business will grow whether you feel motivated or not. So the reason that this works and the reason that this is powerful is because you're competing with your past self. Because competing with others creates anxiety. Competing with your past self creates clarity for you. And when you look at that flip chart and you see last month we had this amount of profit, this much cash, this month with this much profit, this much cash, your brain immediately starts to say, what do I need to do to beat this? Now your brain is solving problems instead of feeling overwhelmed. And this also removes comparison syndrome that a lot of you deal with. You don't need to care what someone else did, what some competitor did, what someone else claims they made. We don't know what's really the truth behind that anyways. Because your only opponent is you last month, last year, last quarter. And here's the hidden benefit behind all this. It allows you to build identity. You become someone who improves, not occasionally, consistently. And it allows you to have the compound effect. So let's say someone grows 3% every month. Now that may sound like a small number. Over time though, that's massive. Because business growth is rarely explosive forever. It's usually steady, consistent, and it's disciplined execution. Month after month of slightly better offers, conversions, marketing, client systems, team systems. So this is how the businesses scale. So it's not by luck, not by hoping something works. It's by you can't grow what you don't measure. And relentless small improvements against your past self, everyone, is going to allow you how to scale this. And this is how you can start to implement this right now. So if you want to try this, this is what I recommend. Step one, write down what last month cash collected you had, last quarter cash collected you had, and last year cash collected. And you want to put it somewhere visible where you got to face it, not hidden, really visible. So somewhere you see it every single day. And you're going to ask yourself just one question, just one simple question every single morning. What is the highest leverage thing I can do today to beat last month? Not busy work just to make it seem like you're doing things, not fake productivity like a lot of people do, real revenue driving activities. So I always tell my students, book calls, do calls for these high ticket offers. That's how you do it. Maybe we need to do the webinar better. Maybe we need to run better ads, but book calls, do calls. And this will allow you guys to keep growing. And if you remember nothing else from this video, remember this, everyone. You don't need to be the best in your industry. You only need to be better than who you were last month. And if you do that long enough, you will accidentally become the best in your industry. This is Paul the Trombonist. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment and let me know what you're up to. There's a couple links in the description that will help you. One is a free class, and the other is if you want more mentorship, you can always book a call with my team, and we can see what you got going on and see if there's some ways that we can help you. We've already helped thousands of musicians, and we'd love to help you out if you're interested in growing something special. Take care.